What's going on, everybody? The Destroyer here, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Morroblivion. This is part 48. Wow, almost 50 parts in. And we left off last time in a tomb of some sorts. I haven't played this in a while, so let's see. I don't even remember the keys, to be honest. Let's see what we were doing. Provide information to Neverine a spymaster wants. After I've done a little errand for her, she wants me to retrieve a skull. Ah, that's right. We were here for a skull. We cleared out the tomb, I remember. I saved before I went to turn it in. It's all coming back. Alright, so we continue the main quest then. Great. Alright, I'm ready to make some progress. Hopefully you're ready for that as well. We may not make any, so don't get your hopes up. But you never know. It's enjoyable for me regardless. Hopefully it's somewhat enjoyable to watch for some people. Even if I don't make too much progress. I could literally just walk around with a torch and just listen to the music and have a nice time, to be honest. That's how much I love Morrowind. And the Morroblivion especially, I'd say. I'm actually enjoying Morroblivion more than Morrowind, I would think. Well, no, I can't say that. Because Morrowind for its time actually looked pretty good. And I enjoyed the hell out of it. Stayed up all night so many days. Oh, never slept and just played Morrowind. God, it was lovely. Can't do that nowadays, unfortunately. Getting old. Doesn't work. Alright, let's go turn this in. But yeah, this is one of the best mods I've had the pleasure of playing in a while. It's very well done. It's got a few issues here and there, but if you look past them, I went to the wrong guild. She's in the Mage's Guild. Yeah, if you look past the issues, you'll find a very solid experience, I find. Which is lovely. Very nice. Destroyer approved. Alright, let's just do a strafe here because I'm drinking. There we go. I can do a one-handed walk if I just want to go sideways. Where is she? In here? Ah, she's asleep in the top. Well, how dare you? Again, this is about the errand you are doing for me? Yes, errand. Very good, I'll just take that scroll from you. Perfect for what I had in mind, thank you. Now, as promised, I'll answer your questions on the Neverine cult. Go ahead. Okay. Neverine cults. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor the ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesized Neverine will cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, restore the traditional ancestral worship practiced by Ashlanders, and drive out all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both the Temple and the Empire outlie the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders who care little for Imperial or Temple law here. Take this copy of my notes on the topic for Caius. Thank you very much. Let's talk about necromancers. No, of course not. I can't teach you spells. I'm not a necromancer. No, absolutely not. Not a necromancer. I'm not convinced. Alright. Oh. Did she just like float up when I clicked the train? That was strange.
You have much to learn.
Okay.
Welcome, friend.
Well, I'll go learn it somewhere else. Let's go to return this to Caius and see what's next. I actually don't remember what the quest chain for this consists of. Are we part of this guild? I don't think I'm part of the Mage's Guild, so let's just get out of here. Or I could steal it. Oh, it is stealing. I'm definitely not part of the guild. Fair enough. I'm not very adept in the magical arts, so don't really care much for the Mage's Guild anyway. Alright. It's a lovely night out with our 2 moons. It's very interesting. It's got like one big moon, one small moon. Very cool. I've always loved like just the lighting of fire in like a shader. It just looks so nice. So nice. Or light. It's amazing how much difference a lighting can actually make for anything. Lighting is very important. Are you here to discuss your orders, or is there something else you want? We are here to discuss orders. And these are Sharon's notes on the Neverine cult. Excellent. I'm promoting you to a Blades Apprentice. I'd like some time to think how it fits with the Emperor's plans for you. So I'd like to get in a little freelance adventuring. Go ahead. Blades Apprentice. I'm promoting you to Apprentice rank, effective immediately. Here's your little present. 2 spell scrolls. Divine Intervention will recall you to the nearest Imperial Shrine. Yeah, the other one will do the nearest temple. Okay. Wow, I really had trouble with that one. Alright. Can we get orders? I've thought it over and I want you to interview 3 informants in the Vivek city concerning Nervine in the 6th house. First, I want you to speak to Adhiranir, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak to Hallelujah, an Argonian in the Morag Tong. Finally, I want you to speak with Meher Milo in the temple priestess here. I've written the details down so you won't forget. Here's 200 drakes for bribes and other expenses. I don't think 200 drakes is enough, buddy.
Go ahead.
Okay. Off we go to talk to people. So, where are they? Let's just make sure we're tracking it. Yes, I am. Okay, St. Holmes in the Foreign Quarter and Temple Priestess at the Hall of Wisdom in the Temple Compound. So they're all in Vivek. Okay. Well, that makes it easy. We'll just walk around Vivek. We spend so much time in Vivek. It's crazy how much we have to go back here. I've actually done very little in some of the towns. Like the Telvanni ones. But everything focuses around Vivek, it seems. Which is fair enough. It's a pretty big city, I gotta admit. I think it's the biggest city in Morrowind, isn't it? Probably by far. Mournhold is pretty big. But I don't know if it's this big. I can't remember. I haven't seen Morrowind or Mournhold in years, to be honest. It's actually in this place. Whoops. That's alright. Let's do a little third person, eh? I don't play third person much, but still enjoyable. On occasion. The top or in here? We'll go in here first, we'll see where it points us. What would I do without a quest marker, eh?
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb?
Why? Ah, the Black Shaw Corner Club. Excellent. This is just the place I've been looking for. Alright.
Welcome, friend.
I don't like the controlling in third person, so I'm going to go back into first. Looks like a gang here.
Welcome, traveler. Speak freely.
I shall. Yes, Outlander, I simply wish to go to my friend's bookstore, but these troublesome fools are trying to threaten me. They hate my race. I almost read face. I think they're spoiling for a fight. Perhaps you can speak with them and persuade them to leave us alone. I warn you, say the wrong thing, and they may attack us both. I mean, I'd be alright with that, I'm going to be honest. I'd like to kill both of them.
Blessed we are.
You guys want to fight? Shut up and butt out, Outlander. It's the filthy lizard we're talking to, not you. Filthy lizard. It's an Argonian. I don't like it, but I can't leave it alone. But I can leave it alone. Oh, you back down easily.
I see this.
Fine, it's the filthy lizard anyway. Nothing to get upset about. We'll leave him alone. Go on, get out before we change our minds. They must have seen my Maroon's razor and how dashing I look. Are we going to travel together to Jabosser's for books? Then we can arrive at my friend's bookstore. I will answer your questions there. Sure. Please work. Okay, follow me. Thank you. I'll follow you to Jabosser's for books and we'll speak further there. I skipped a lot of dialogue. I thought he was just going to start following me. My bad. Probably nothing important anyway. Good. Good riddance. And he's working. He's following as opposed to. Jabosser's Road Books is down here, I believe, right? Yeah. Maybe? I think that's what he said, down the hall, down the canals or something. Possibly. Is this it? Simon Fräulein. No, that is not it. Maybe he isn't down here after all. No, Jabosser's Road Books is upstairs. Yeah. Okay. My bad. I think I know exactly where it is. Shit, we lost him. There he is. You filthy lizard. You traded one racist for another, I guess. Dee Stroyer is racist against lizards.
What is it, citizen?
Is this one? Maybe. I don't think he's down there, though. Jabos's Rare Books is like this way, isn't it? It's at the very end of the hall. Yeah, I remember where Jabos's Rare Books. It's nighttime. Damn it. Oh, great. I waited 1 hour. How convenient. Let's wait a lot more than that. So we can actually get into Jabos's Rare Books. There. Is it 8:44? Yeah. I think all the shops open at 8, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then we're breaking and intruding. But that's fine. Seems to be fine. Jeez, Julia. Keep the stuff on the shelves, man.
Good.
Alright, Julia's followed me to Jabos's Rare Books. Now he'll answer my questions here and we can talk in peace.
Hunting.
Yes, thank you very much. We should be free of distraction here. Okay, what did I want to talk to him about? Nerving Cult? To understand the Nerving Cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nervar means something very different to Ashlanders than what it means to the Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of Nervarin and the legacy of the False Incarnates. For the Nerving Cult is the heart of ancient conflict between nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here's a summary of Forcaius. I'll ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. Alright, we need to know about the Sixth House Cult, right? I never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the Sixth House, but in the War of the First Council, they betrayed the other great houses. And were destroyed for their treason, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth the ancient head of the House Dagoth, is devil of the Tribunal Faith, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. I am having a hell of a time reading today, or pronunciating.
Blessed we are.
Is that all I needed from him? I think it might have been. Just to make sure. Told you what I know about the Nerving Cult. I hope Kai's finds it useful. Okay, we got the piece of paper.
Blessed we are.
You didn't see that. Didn't see that. Let's make our escape.
Tidy.
Damn it. That's the problem. In Morrowind, you never had to worry about running into shit. Stuff was stuck where it was. You didn't have to, like, this
Tidy.
momentum or whatever you want to call it. I'm playing for 15 minutes. That's great news. Actually, that is great news. Honestly. 15 minutes without an issue, I am quite happy about. Alright, let's fast travel to the next one so we don't have to walk. It's a time-wasting ball ache, and I don't have time for that. Alright, I guess we go up. I'm not sure where in St. Elm's Canton we have to go, but we'll find it. Or will we? I guess we could read. St. Elm's doesn't actually say. Alright. I don't actually know where the Thieves Guild in Vivec is. I've mentioned that a few times through this playthrough. I was going to look it up, but I forgot. Maybe this will lead me to it.
If you care to talk,
It's obviously in the St. Holmes area, I would imagine, right? Is he down here? Yeah. Makes sense that the Thieves Guild would be in the basement, I guess. Why didn't I think of that? What do you want? Latest rumors. You think they'd be more discreet about seeing how the Dukes... What? The Duke's her father. Oh, but Omlindren is a strong-willed young woman. She hates slavery with a passion. Her family's wealth and influence means nothing to her. She's probably living in St. Dellen slum, and she doesn't mind being seen with known abolitionists like the bookseller Jobasha. Okay.
Good hunting.
Storage. It's gotta be over here somewhere, right? Who are you? I'm Savisa Taran. Are you indeed? Oh, who are we looking for? Adharan in here. Let's see if we can ask about him. A census and excise agent has been prowling the Canton Fla. And this agent, whose name is Divunius Plantorius, has been showing an interest in Adharanir. So my guess is that while the census and excise agent is making his appearance, Adharanir will be hiding in the underworks. So pretty good for a kitty. Get her inspiration from the census and excise, I reckon. Look for trapdoors down to the canal works level. Ah, okay.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
She's down here. hiding out from a tax agent. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, shit. We got trouble. Big rats, little China. Oh, probably should have been sneaking. He would have died in one hit. Oops. Alright. Easy. Easily dealt with. I'm not even going to look at it. Don't even care. Wait, is that her? Huh. Didn't even see her. Adheraner welcomes you. How may she favor her new friend? Adheraner. That sounds like an elven name. From Lord of the Rings or something. Nerving cults. No, Adheraner is not talking about this with you because Adheraner is very distracted by an annoying taxman. Oh, come on. I gotta get rid of him. You do not know this? They're collectors of the Empire's taxes and tariffs. And Emperor has outlawed trade in many things like Dwemer artifacts and ebony. Census and excise agents will enjoy being a pest about being such things. I am reading this awful. My apologies. For several reasons, a census and excise agent is not Adherener's favorite person. If you want Adherener to help you, make bad agent go away. Okay.
Our sugar is yours, friend.
Ah, piss. I fell in the water. I seem to have fallen, Adherener. I don't think you can get up unless you go use these. Okay. So we gotta go find this agent, get rid of him. Do we kill him? Killing a taxman is punishable by death. I learned that in the beginning of the game. What they don't know won't hurt them, right? I'll do it the talkie way, but then I'll probably try to kill him anyway. Because that's how I roll. I'm an assassin.
May you find me worthy.
I must fulfill my bloodlust on occasion. Killing rats in the sewers is sometimes just not enough. Let's go to local. Tanners and Miners Hall. That's got to be the one.
I am never too busy.
I'm convinced the Thieves Guild is in St. Olms, though. Pretty convinced. I just don't know where. I'll check the basement. I think it was the storage. I don't know you. What do you want? What do I want? Is this even the person I'm looking for? I'm unsure.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
I don't see him.
What do you want?
I wasn't tracking the right quest, first of all. Okay, shit. Too concerned about the census and excise agent to answer questions for the spy master. Maybe I could do something to get rid of him. Where is he? I was expecting it to give me... I don't even remember his name.
Blessed, truly blessed. This is an honor.
I gotta go back down and talk to her. Son of a bitch. I thought it would be in the quest notes, but no, not so much. Is this the right one? Oh. Oh. Is that what I think it is? I remember there being like a gang down here. Yeah, that is them. Oh, there's something sticky in my mouse. That's awful. That feels awful. Probably because I spilled juice right next to my mouse. Not wise to have drinks next to your electronic devices, people. Words of wisdom. But you know what? It's so convenient that I gotta do it anyway. Oh god, there's so many rats. This place is infected. Don't infect me. I want to stay disease-free, cretin. And we recovered! Hooray! Oh, can we make it? Yes! Look at that leap. Leap of faith. Shit. I could have avoided all this by going to the other ways. You're speaking with, but I will not talk to you about the Nervian 6 cult, because why? Because at this moment it's very distracted by the nice sex. Yeah, okay. Perhaps yours are clogged. I said if you want to help you, go get rid of this agent who's bothering me. Where is the agent? You've come to Caius, from Caius, I mean. So, of course he tells you about her and how she's a friend of Caius. Who's also a member of the Thieves Guild. Not all important, but very helpful to a level fellow guild members. She didn't tell me where he is. Did I have to go kill everybody? What the? Okay, it must be this one, right? Wait, that's a quest? Assures me she's not unrecommented, that she cannot teach me any spells. I wonder. Interesting. Well, I have 2 more quest markers, meaning one of them is the person I'm supposed to kill. Undoubtedly. Apologies, I just wasted a bunch of time there.
So,
But still, I don't know where the person actually is. Let's go outside for a minute. That'll help me get my bearings. Okay. He's in the wasteworks. Definitely. So whatever's in the wasteworks is what I'm looking for. The canal works.
May you find me worthy of
Why does it point me to the canal works?
3 blessings, Sarah.
Oh no, is it just gonna point me right back to her? I'm never gonna find the end. I'll be wandering in circles. I may have to make a cut and go find the end. Obviously, I don't want to go back down there, so... I could just kill everybody in Vivek. Oh. Wrong quest. Okay. Well... Somebody... Oh, that person down here told me about the census and excise agent, didn't she? Adhere near. Has been prowling the canton flat. The canton. His name is Duvanius Platorius. Since he's Imperial Agency, collects taxes and tariffs, you know the taxman. They also investigate smugglers and other tax cheats. Okay, let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay. So we have to look for... One more time. What's his name? Devonius Plantorius. Okay, he's clearly an Imperial. So we gotta find an Imperial named Devonius Plantorius somewhere in this canal. Or...
How are you?
I will listen,
Canton.
but make it quick.
Fair enough. He probably wouldn't be in the canal works, obviously. Devonius Plantorius.
If you care to talk, I would.
It's him! I don't think we've been introduced. Outliner Devonius Plantorius. How can I help you? Let's get his favor. Okay, we got his favor. Let's talk to him. Yes, her name is Adheriner, and she's a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? No, sir. No, I do not. Never heard of her. I see. Well, perhaps some other good citizen can tell me where to find her. Oh, maybe I was supposed to say. She went to the mainland on a gondola. What a disappointment, but thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself anyway. Maybe I'll run into her there. Good.
Tidings, citizen.
Well, after wasting a lot of time, I managed to figure it out, thankfully. I'm not a complete idiot sometimes, but for the most part, yeah. Alright. Back down to the canal works we go. She better be happy. Might as well have went off to a fucking epic quest and came back. Alright, we don't want to get in a fight. I think we have to come back and kill them for a different quest later on. I don't remember, to be honest. And I keep taking the long way to get to this person. It's just not ideal, as you might expect. But what is done is done. You are the one we have to thank for getting me the text, man. Indeed, Anthony is very glad to see you and very happy to tell friend Good Caius all about the Six House Cults. And Adheriter knows nothing about the Nerve Ring, but Adheriter is happy to tell you that too. If it makes Caius happy, ask away, friend. Believe made the agent go away. This is a good trick. Adheriter does not ask you to do the trick because Adheriter does not want to know. But now Adheriter is feeling quite good and happy to talk to you about the Nerve Ring Cult and Six House Cult. Go ahead, ask your questions. Okay. Yes, Adheriter knows nothing about the Nerve Ring Cult because it's a silly superstition. You can tell Caius this. Nobody in the right mind pays attention to this nonsense. Prophecies and ancient heroes are born in other silliness. Prophecies and ancient heroes were born in other silliness. Fuzzy tales for little kiddies. Okay. This inheritor knows about because it is about smuggling. Smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? Inheritor does not know because they are very secret. This is odd because the smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they are hush up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweet meats. Alright. Fair enough. I guess that's it, right? Yes. Alright, you can leave the basement now. Jesus. Alright, so that's 2 informants. Let's go find the next one. Excellent. Well, I know what the title of the video could be, at least. Finding Informants. It's catchy, and it makes sense. At least it sounds catchy, to me at least. And this one, Temple. He's close. Of course, so we should be able to finish this quest within this video as well. Thank God for that. Alright. Is that where we need to go? No point in fast traveling if it's right there. Oh, it's right there. The temple place. Don't die! Oh god, that was painful. I thought I was literally gonna die there. Woo!
Yes, it is.
We'll just heal up a little bit, that's fine. Alright, we're part of the temple, aren't we? We just haven't made the pilgrimage. I'll get around to it eventually. Maybe.
What is it, Sarah?
Alright, who are we looking for? Is this it? Let's just make sure. I want to go through the door if I don't need to. Nope. Good thing I looked. I would have been seriously disappointed by my results. Although this doesn't lead to the same place. Apparently not. Alright, we need to talk to Belver Sarathan. I don't know you, what do you want?
I'm listening.
I'll persuade you with the art
Let's
of
hear
money.
it.
And then we'll talk to you about something. Is this the right guy? I don't see his options for what I was looking for.
Outlander.
I'm never too busy for good.
Piss! He wasn't the right person. Yes, I will. Guy, I sent you. Follow me to the back of the library. We can talk there. God. Talked to the wrong. I bribed the wrong guy. He's like, okay, thanks for all the money.
Go ahead.
You asshole. Alright, we're here. Go ahead, I'm afraid I don't know anything about a Sixth House cult, but I can tell you about the Nervarine cult. That's good. That's something. Alright. Temple worships Nervar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nervarine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nervarine cult. A group called the Dissonant Priests disputes the temple's doctrine on the Nervarine prophecies. The prescribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Archias Cassades. That will tell him the things he needs to know about the Nervarine cult. Archias is a dear friend. Like me, he admires the best traditions of the temple. Charity for the poor, education for the ignorant, protection for the weak. He is a Westerner, but he has come to love our land and our people. But like me, he distrusts the arbitrary power of the Ordinators, and like the Dissonant Priests, he suspects the temple is hiding something. He serves the Emperor, but he also loves Morrowind, and he sees failing virtues of the temple as a threat to Morrowind's political stability. Alright. My reading abilities come back, thank God. What was I looking for? Was it this? No. Oh, maybe I should have read that. Alright, let's read that real quick then. Yeah, that's something I was supposed to read. Although I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Persecution of the Nervarine. It's national and occult. Primitive superstition says the temple, and the Nervarine says the tribunal are false gods. I never understood why the temple wastes so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by such attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. But since the submission of the temple to the Empire, the erosion of faith among the Dominar, the militant wing of the temple is increasingly fierce in its attacks on heretics and heathens. She's well versed in words, is she not? Is it Progress of Truth? This book lists the disputes of dissident priests with the temple doctrines. The temple is outlawed the sale of the possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by Ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search at local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore the temple's bans on outlawed books for profits or principles. Like, say, Jabash's for books.
I'm never too busy for good talk.
Yes,
sounds reasonable.
citizen. What words do you have?
Alright. We got our informants. And I think once we get outside, let's just save real quick. I just realized I don't think I've saved the entire time. Mad. I think I went in the wrong door. Yep. We'll find our way outside.
Yes, Outlander. What do you
I think we're
want?
still upstairs, aren't we?
Citizen.
Halls of Justice. Is this the right way? No. Shit. I'm lost. Somebody point me to the exit, please. Surely it's this way.
Wealth beyond
You can
measure.
see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, there it is. Great. Alright. I think we'll end the video here and we'll continue on next time. So, that has been part 48 of the Elder Scrolls Morroblivion. So, of course, join me again next time and we'll continue on our questing and stuff. See you guys next time.